Welcome to the session on integers, multiplying and dividing integers. In previous lessons, we learned how to add and subtract integers. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to multiply positive and negative integers, use a number line to understand multiplication, divide positive and negative integers, and apply the sign rules correctly to both multiplication and division. Remember that multiplication is repeated addition. So 3 groups of 4 is 4 plus 4 plus 4, which gives 12. This idea also helps us to understand multiplication with integers. On the number line, if we make 3 jumps of 2 or 3 times 2, we start at 0, jump 2, jump 2, jump 2, and we arrive at 6. Therefore, 3 times 2 equals 6. Now consider this example, 3 times minus 2. This time we need to jump 2 units to the left each time. Again, we start at 0 and then jump 2 to the left, another 2 to the left, and another 2 to the left. So we've done that 3 times, and we arrive at minus 6. Therefore, 3 times minus 2 equals minus 6. Now let's take a look at a real-life example. A diver descends 5 meters every minute. Notice that the diver is going downwards, and we're going to take the downwards direction as negative as opposed to upwards, which is positive. Where is the diver after 4 minutes? Let's do the calculation. We have 4 times minus 5 equals minus 20 meters. The negative sign indicates the diver is below sea level. So we can conclude that the diver is 20 meters below sea level. Now let's consider the 4 sign rules. If we have a positive number times a positive number, our answer is a positive number. If we have a negative number times a negative number, we have a positive number. If we have a positive number times a negative number, we have a negative number. And if we have a negative number times a positive number, we have a negative number. So, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. Let's now take a look at some examples. 4 times 3 equals 12. Minus 4 times minus 3 equals plus 12. 4 times minus 3 equals minus 12. And minus 4 times 3 equals minus 12. Notice that only the signs change. The multiplication itself stays exactly the same. Division is the opposite of multiplication. But the sign rules for division are exactly the same as for multiplication. Let's take a look at some examples again. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Minus 12 divided by minus 3 equals 4. Again, the sign is positive. 12 divided by minus 3 equals minus 4. And finally, minus 12 divided by 3 equals minus 4. Notice that only the signs change, and the division is exactly the same. Division can also be expressed as a fraction. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Minus 12 divided by minus 3 equals 4. 12 divided by minus 3 equals minus 4. And finally, minus 12 divided by 3 equals minus 4. Again, notice that only the signs change. The division itself stays exactly the same. Same signs give a positive answer, different signs give a negative answer. Now let's take a look at another real-life example. A debt of 24,000 Tanzanian shillings is shared equally among 6 people. So each person has minus 24,000 shillings divided by 6 equals minus 4,000 shillings. In other words, each person owes 4,000 shillings. In this session, we've learnt that multiplication is repeated addition, division is the opposite of multiplication, same signs multiplied or divided give a positive answer, different signs multiplied or divided give a negative answer. Always multiply or divide the numbers first, then apply the sign. Now pause the video and have a go at these exercises. Press play when you're ready to view the solutions. Solutions are coming up shortly. Now pause the video and have a go at these exercises. Press play when you're ready to view the solutions. Solutions are coming up shortly. This brings us to the end of this session. Do attempt the exercises in your textbook related to this topic. Thank you very much for listening.